Would you sell a gun to that guy? Does he seem like a nutcase? Of course he does. So why didn't anyone raise an alarm? Well, maybe because he didn't stand out. Maybe because there are a lot of young men in America who suddenly look and act a lot like this guy. It's not an attack, it's just true. Like Cremo, they inhabit a solitary fantasy world of social media, porn, and video games. They're high on government-endorsed weed. Smoke some more, it's good for you. They're numbed by the endless psychotropic drugs that are handed out at every school in the country by crackpots posing as counselors. And of course, they're angry. They know that their lives will not be better than their parents'. They'll be worse. That's all but guaranteed. They know that. They're not that stupid. And yet the authorities in their lives, mostly women, never stops lecturing them about their so-called privilege. You're male, you're privileged. Imagine that. Try to imagine an unhealthier, unhappier life than that.
That was Fox News host Tucker Carlson blaming America's epidemic of mass shootings on women. And if you saw my report on white supremacist crybaby Aaron Fuentes, you'll know that the far right has a thing for blaming women for everything. But as usual, Tucker Carlson takes that crazy to a whole new level. Carlson, seemingly without any sense of shame, blamed mass shootings like those on July 4th on men who feel angry. And those men are angry, Tucker says, because women never stop criticizing men for all of their male privilege. That's an actual thought that an actual television network put on the actual TV. Tuck is absolutely certain that the authority figures driving men to murder are women, because in his mind, only women believe in male privilege. That constant scolding, he says, causes men to snap under the pressure of denying their own natural masculinity. Did Tucker Carlson have a really weird childhood and nobody told me this? But Tucker wasn't done. He also took a second to blame something else for mass shootings: antidepressants. Now, Tucker didn't miss the chance to argue, seemingly out of thin air, that it's mostly women who are forcing men to take antidepressants. That doesn't really make any sense, but we are way off the grid now, so let's dig in. Tucker also blamed school nurses, claiming that every school in the country is handing out powerful antipsychotic drugs to children every day. Tucker Carlson clearly revealing here that he went to a better elementary school than I did. That might explain some of his pretty extreme hallucinations about women and gun violence. The idea that women are actually to blame for the violence of men isn't new in right-wing circles. In MAGA world, if you dig deep enough, the core problem will always be a woman. The men's rights movement believes women are secretly rigging the legal system against them. The incel movement thinks women should be murdered for refusing to have sex with them. And the Republican Party is still unified in hatred of one particular woman, Hillary Clinton. A staggering 98% of all mass shootings are committed by men. That's simply a fact. And many mass shootings from Buffalo, New York to Highland Park, Illinois, have also been done by proud white supremacists. Their social media feeds and hate-filled manifestos don't spend a lot of time bashing women, but they do spend a lot of time parroting the same far-right talking points you can hear on Tucker Carlson's show almost every night. That terrifies the Republican media machine, and women have always been their go-to scapegoat. In the past, Tucker Carlson has been clear. Guns don't kill people, people do. But in just the last 2 days, Tucker has blamed antidepressants, women, video games, porn, and schools for the massacre that unfolded on July 4th. Guns may not kill people, but in Tucker's world, almost everything else does. Tucker and the far-right media machine are shifting blame because they know the root cause of many of these shootings. In some cases, they are the root cause of these shootings. Just as quickly as Fox News radicalizes a new crop of would-be shooters, they'll create a new set of excuses to shift blame away from their dangerous rhetoric. The question remains, when will Americans say enough?